What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Brandon for on the Franchise channel. Today we are checking out a multitude of places. The first place we're doing today seems like it was a bunch of businesses and maybe distributing buildings. So don't really know the history, but all I was told is that one of the buildings was probably used as a nightclub. Another one was used as a candy this factory plant. So they sold candy, or they distributed candy out of this building, and it was used for a bunch of other stuff. So without further ado, let's get right into this exploration. This whole thing is shaking, guys. Wow, guys, you guys see it? Yeah, it's just gonna be a bunch of rooms like this. Some may have some good stuff, some may not have that many good things.
So maybe we'll start on the lower level and work our way up. And moved around a little bit too. They tipped over the organ.
So just a bunch of old pianos here, guys. Got another one right there. So maybe this was a warehouse for furniture. Because that's all I'm seeing is like furniture or like shelving. Because you got like 3-4 pianos. And you got shelving too. Right there you got some very nice shelving. So you see there's actually some very good detailing on that. But you got another cabinet right here, it looks like. So yeah, this was like probably storage for like shelving. More. These are electric pianos. Wow. Got some nice old dishes right there. But yeah, these are all electric pianos right here. Got an old vintage small TV. Wow. I haven't seen a TV that small before. That's probably the smallest TV I've ever seen. We got another piano right there, table, vintage TV. That's a wide one. And you get more furniture. Looks like you got like some artwork as well, which would have been probably decoration for like a kitchen maybe. So this area definitely, it's not randomized. This room has like a theme. And then you got another TV right there. That's cool. It's a nice clock. The old Disney castle.
Right here in the winter when we were here.
We got a different area right here. This is all those fridges, guys. So maybe this area was like for food storage. Because that would have been probably another fridge right there. Yeah, it's just more random pallets and just stuff. You got some drywall. Very old. That's like expensive. What kind of sheet was it? It's a 4 foot by 8 foot drywall. And yeah, the components in two. Each of these are. This is pretty expensive right here, this small gathering of drywall, and this isn't cheap to have all this. So I don't know why it's stored here. It's been here for a while because you see it's like full of dust. But yeah, drywall is not cheap. So to just leave that there is kind of a waste of money. And would have been another fridge back in there of some sort. Oh yeah, this was the candy shop. You see right there on that sign. Thank you for inviting us to your shop. We'd like to see the big candy boy. Thank you for lifting us up to see the peanuts roasting and for showing us a good time. Thank you for all the nice treats you gave us. The peanuts, popcorn, and candy. Yeah, so we are in the candy part of the building right now where these are stored candy. I'm not sure what kind. But they did have candy here. friend just pointed this out to me. These are like some of the stuff they had. And these were probably the pallets, the size of the pallets right here. And then that would have been like the price. So like 5 pounds of superior mix was $12.25. Okay, so these are like some of the inventory that they had. And like there's some more over there too. So yeah, we are definitely in the candy shop right now. There's not much left, as you guys can see. Pretty barren. Got some fridges. Oh, this would have been probably an office. This room right here, but yeah, look at the posters that they had. These are probably some of the stuff that they distributed. That's so cool. But yeah, this whole room, it's been torn out when it opened up. But this was originally an office. Got some old offices right here, guys. So this was either part of the candy department or this was a separate one, just connected. This kind of looks different. Do we have a photograph? No. Yeah, just empty rooms. So this might have been used for something else besides the candy factory or distributor. This would have been a separate building. Oh no, yeah, it was a UPS office. We're in the UPS section now. UPS of 1999 as well, if you guys see. Oh, and it just keeps going. Because back here it seems like there's furniture. Yeah, someone was living here. Seems like at one point. Oh, there's a bunch more stuff in here. But yeah, right here there's a bunch of like, besides the old clothes and stuff. This was probably like another storage area of some sort. That was the signage for one of the stores, it seems like. This one just seems like more just random stuff. Nothing very distinct. Got an old Dell monitor right there. It's pretty cool. Coast Guard. It's interesting that you would have a Coast Guard trunk here. The United States Coast Guard Academy. I don't know what that's doing here. The main thing, guys, about being, especially on higher floors inside buildings like this, is that you have to be careful of the flooring. It seems like we're going up again. This may actually lead you to a restaurant or something, because like the way the wall has been designed, you got some fish here, and then you got some very, I don't know if it's real, it's probably real bamboo put on the walls. So this might be like a restaurant or something up here. An old fire hydrant here dating to 2003. So I think one on the top floor now, and that's basically what we have to offer. This stuff. And then back there is just a bunch of empty space. But I think that's it. So that's where we came from. This is the candy company. We're back at the ground floor. That's the candy company. This right here, that's office, is UPS. And then back there, behind that doorway, was probably, it looks like maybe an auto thing. I'm not quite sure. There was a bunch of stuff. There was some automotive stuff and just a bunch of random stuff. And then above that, it seems like it's all storage. So now we're going to head to a separate section of the building and see what else we find. Because again, this whole complex that we're in is just a whole bunch of like businesses, and they all closed around 90s, it seems like, based on what we're finding. Hey guys, we're back in the structure, which I'm not quite sure what it is. It may have been a bar, maybe, because you got like the bar stool here. Got kind of like a bar area. If I turn my light on for you guys, if I see a little better, there we go. Yeah, you got like shot glasses. But yeah, if you go behind it, there probably won't be much left behind it. You got like old tiling. That white tiling is actually pretty nice. I kind of like it. But yeah, this is like behind the bar. So this was definitely something. Some needles here, so we gotta make sure they're not. Be careful what we touch. It's a little, yeah, it's just a little bar drink area. This could have been maybe a nightclub, because I was told there was a nightclub here. This might have been it. But I was told there was another place around this complex that's actually a nightclub, but this might have been some kind of bar, because it definitely has the space to be a nightclub. And this definitely does look like a bar of some sort. Okay, let's see what else there is, because I was told there's more in the back. Got a bunch of just random books here, guys. Yeah. Overall, nothing that crazy, just a big open area again. But it looks nice with all this natural light inside of it. Definitely. This may have been an art studio. Some kind of crafting studio. Not sure, but had kind of a living area, if you want to call it that, because that's like a cheaply built shower. This would have been a bathtub right in here. Would have been a bathtub. So either this top floor was like some kind of living arrangement, or it was just built into it. I want to say this was maybe an art thing, but like it's odd because like this area is carpeted for some reason. I'm not quite sure what that would have been used for. Just a bunch of random, yeah, this was like art carpentry stuff. This floor. So again, like every floor is used for its own thing. We're finding out. Each level had its own usage. Ground floor was like the candy shop, UPS store. The floor above that was a bar, probably something else as well. This floor we're on right now, but which is the top one, the actual top floor, which is looks like probably carpentry, some kind of art thing. So again, each floor had its own like usage. So you guys see right here, this is actually very cool. This is an old one of those electric car tracks. I used to have one of these when I was a kid. Did the same thing too. We screwed them onto a piece of plywood like this, and we made our own little track. So that's literally what this is. It's one of those early 2000s electric race tracks. Already we see something familiar to us. You know, we got the DC United logo, which is the same logo you would see if you went to RFK. Just a small room of some sort that was turned into a living quarters for the homeless. You're probably gonna see that everywhere we go. Just a bunch of like remnants of like where people used to live here. Oh wow, this is like a little work desk right here. It seems like that's actually kind of cool. Might have been a work desk, not entirely sure. A lot of bags full Christmas lights just left here. Got a whole kitchen. It's an old style kitchen, but definitely a kitchen. Definitely a lot of old vintage stuff from like, I don't know, 80s, 90s. Got a toaster, got an oven, got an old microwave. So yeah, so maybe this was maybe businesses then turned into apartments. I'm not entirely sure. Because we're seeing a mix of like business stuff and like actual living stuff. Oh wow. Looking at the floor, it doesn't look the best, but there's definitely some stuff down there, so I might make my way down there for you guys. So we made it to this room over here. Definitely sketchy ground. More Playboy magazines. We found a bunch. Another one. There's a bunch of porno mags. Yeah, these are just empty rooms. You see that, but this whole building is like leaning. You see how that wall is not straight? Because like even the stairway we just walked up on, you guys see, it's like separating from the actual wall. So this building is not actually straight anymore. It's leaning to the side. So we're kind of like walking sideways. Because like this floor, if you look at it as well, this floor is not straight. It's like bowed in. Like the wall is like leaning. So yeah, this building is not straight anymore. It's completely kind of folding in on itself. Because yeah, see, everything's leaning into the center pillars. So a few more years, this thing may not exist anymore. This is like a whole beer collection that this guy had. Look at that. That's crazy. That's a whole beer collection that this guy had. That's actually pretty cool. Everything, like he was organized. The person that lived here, he was completely organized. He had all the empty bottles lined up. He might have been collecting them. But even his bed, the way he like made his bed was like very well designed. Cause like he like supported it, so it's like off the ground. So this guy, whoever was living here, knew what they were doing. But yeah, I haven't seen anything like this. This is like properly organized. It's actually kind of cool. Compared to all the other homeless camps you've seen inside of abandoned properties, this one's actually very well organized. Is this a dentist thing? I have no idea what this is. Definitely some kind of equipment. This would have been a light. Not sure. If you guys know what this is, can you guys let me know? I want to say this might have been a dentist machine, but I don't think it is. It does not look like it would have been used in a dentistry, because like there's a bunch of wood here. So maybe another carpentry thing? I'm not entirely sure. Into the dark we go, guys. Whatever this is. Some kind of storage. More piles of stuff. Yeah, this was probably general storage. Again, probably just random assortments of things. We got Christmas. Whole bag of Christmas supplies. Right here you got, that's a crib, I think. Yeah, this is a crib. The machine on top of it, I have no idea what it is. Got another piano. Another electric piano. Nice old kind of Victorian vintage chair, shelving. Yeah, this is all just like part of those random assortments. This is a old, I think, shelf. This is just old shelving right here for something. Not entirely sure what. So yeah, this looks like just another like general storage facility. They just put a bunch of random stuff in it, like that one of those other rooms that we found. But what's interesting is that this whole table here is just dedicated to the Christmas stuff. Like there's just a bunch of random Christmas stuff. This whole bag bin we showed you before. It's just a bunch of like Christmas ornaments and things. This is very interesting. That's cool. We got an old Burger King sign right there. Oh, we got a whole loading dock right here, guys. Got a whole, what's that, muffler for an exhaust? That's a truck muffler. Now in this room it's probably just like, oh, it's very damp. Yeah, it's just a random assortment of just basically junk. Got an old computer system right there, looks like. But yeah, this is all just junk in here. That's actually a pretty nice stereo or speaker. And that made it belong to the top floor, because again, the top floor of this building was a speaker repair center. Finding a lot of pianos, a lot more pianos here. There was, again, the first building we went to, there was a bunch of pianos. There's a whole drum kit back here. Again, a handful of stuff that's left behind is not cheap stuff. Drum kits aren't cheap, they're pretty expensive. You got weather blankets. Those shiny things on the floor, I'm pretty sure those like weather blankets for like winter. But yeah, this was another living area. Maybe a music department, because there's music stands there. This stuff would have been draped up for like dampening sound. Like those are definitely wall dampeners. You see them in recording studios and music studios. That's wall dampeners, but they even put rugs up as well to dampen more of the sound. I don't think we're getting through that. Oh my gosh. Look at all that junk. Just random stuff. It's a bunch of that. We're not getting through that. This is a pile of random materials. You can walk through here though. Bunch of VHS tapes, bunch of computer parts, whole computer systems. The graffiti here actually isn't bad, and looks, I don't want to say recent, but it doesn't look that old, the graffiti. More pianos. So what's this? Oh, we got grand pianos too. We don't have just basic, simple, dinky electric pianos. We have actually full grand pianos like you would see inside of a high school. Wow, they're just sitting here. That's actually quite a shame. Because like everything inside these buildings that you're seeing, and I'm showing you, they're most likely just going to sit here until these buildings collapse. So I'll meet back up with the guys, see if they have anything else to show me around this place, but I think that's just probably it, you know. The pianos, this thing is wild. I haven't seen this many pianos in just one location before. Anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed that video. A little different compared to what I usually do of exploring. I usually am not exploring like warehouses and businesses, small businesses like this, but this was very interesting. A lot of cool, interesting stuff left behind. The very interesting thing, it was just a random assortment of stuff. You got car parts, music parts, a bunch of pianos, but it was just crazy. A bunch of interesting things just stored in these two big warehouse buildings. Again, no different to what I usually do, but it was still fun. It still was an adventure. Still saw a lot of cool things. Hope you guys enjoyed this excavation nonetheless. We are going to be heading to I think a school. I'm not sure what kind of school. It's either elementary school or like some kind of day school. I'm not quite sure. But that's what we're going to do next, and that's most likely going to be in the second video. So either before or after this one. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video nonetheless. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.